friends, I am Dr. Ramandeep Kaur, Consultant Ops and Gynae, Healing Hospital, Chandigarh. Well, many patients come to me and they often ask me, ma'am, what are the fertile days to get pregnant? In other words, which is the best time when we can plan pregnancy? Today, I am going to give 5 tips regarding these days, that is the fertile period in which you can get pregnant and the chances to become pregnant are more. So to begin with, I will first explain you what is basically ovulation and what is ovulatory cycle. After periods, a small follicle starts forming, and during the time of ovulation it becomes a dominant follicle which ruptures and egg is released. And after that there is cascade of hormonal changes and we get our periods, or if you're planning for a baby, the egg fertilizes with the sperm and then you become pregnant. So this is rough ovulatory cycle. This ovulatory period, or this the day of ovulation, it is not very precise. Even in same lady, the day of ovulation is different. So how do we know that when we are ovulating? So there are various methods. First method, calendar method. I'll explain in very simple language about this method. Roughly, the lifespan of a sperm is around 4 to 5 days, and the egg, it survives for around 24 to 48 hours. So there's only 7 days during our menstrual cycle or during the month when the chances of getting pregnant are more. If you have 28-day cycle to roughly around middle, that is 13 to 14 day, that is the day of an ovulation, and a fertile period, it starts from day 10 to day 18. And if our cycle is of 30 days, the ovulation, it happens around 15 to 16 days. So when we expect in our next periods, 14 days prior to that. So if you have 30-day cycles, day 15th or 16th is our ovulatory day, and a fertile period, it begins from day 12 to day 19 or 20. So this is the rough idea about a fertile period. This is the most common method used by majority of couple when they're planning a baby. So coming to the second method, I'm not much fascinated by this method, but yes, this is one of the method. That is basal body temperature. So every morning, like starting from day 9th or 10th of our periods, we get out of our bed, and before brushing or drinking water, we take thermometer and we note our temperature. So when the temperature is 1 degree higher than a normal body temperature, that is the day when you're ovulating and your fertile period has started. Third method, it is a cervical mucus method. Many of the couples or ladies, they note that during ovulation, our cervical mucus, it becomes more sticky. If you just feel it with a tissue or finger, it becomes thread-like discharge. So this is because the mother nature, it provides a better mucus for the sperm entry. So cervical mucus method is one of the method used by majority of the couples to find out their ovulation, and the day when you find that discharge plus 3 days after that is your fertile period. So if above methods fail, then comes a fourth method. Before our ovulation begins, there is an LH surge. So LH hormone increases and it causes rupture. So if there is any method, blood or urine method, in which we can measure that LH levels, so we can find out the day of our ovulation. So there are LH kits available in the market very routinely. We can buy that, and from day 9th to 10th onward, daily early in the morning, we can do our urine test to measure the LH levels. And whenever there are 2 lines and the test line is darker than the control line, that day is your ovulation. So this is really very good method. So last but not the least, but very precise method is that you go to doctor. The doctor does your follicular monitoring by ultrasound, and you can find out directly when your follicle ruptures and egg is released. Or we can time our ovulation by giving HCG injection, and the couple can make relation during that time, and it helps them to get pregnant. So these are the basic methods. So to summarize it, first is calendar method, most commonly used, cervical mucus method, and basal body temperature method. If above 3 you're not able to conceive, Then another is LH kit. You can go to market, buy the kit, do your test, and you can note the time of your ovulation. And last but not the least is when above methods fail, you go to the doctor and she does your sonography, and the day of ovulation is, you can find out by various follicular monitoring, and this helps you out to become pregnant. So I think now you can understand your fertile period better by using above methods. And if you have any query regarding this, you can subscribe our YouTube channel, or you can directly come to our hospital, Healing Hospital, and we are here to solve any of your queries. Just take good care of yourself. Thank you.